Hi, welcome back friends. I missed you. So I've done a little bit more mining, a little bit more creosote gathering, not too much mind you, and finally our modular cart is all finished. Thank goodness. It did take a little while. Turns out it took a lot more than just the 3 stacks of coal like I thought it would. But that's not a huge worry. I've got a lot more coal now, and it's already nighttime. Let me fix that. Much better. Now look at this. I have flattened this out a little bit more. I need to replace that with another dirt block, and ignore those guys. I have flattened out this area, removed all the trees, tried to make it a little bit clearer. This is where our nice little farm is going to go. I may as well kill this guy while we're out here. And something I might also do is upgrade this this hammer one more time, simply because he is almost dead. It does not repair nearly fast enough, so that will be something I'll show you later. But watch this, guys. So we've got our nice lovely modular cart here. I haven't got any power for him because I'm stupid, but it won't matter too much because look at this. I might actually disable everything for now. Disabled. Right. So this guy's going to gather power. He can run for a little while without any kind of fuel whatsoever. You can see over here, coal engine out of fuel, but even so, we've got our nice lovely solar engine. Wood cutter here, side chest, that's where all of our wood is going to go. And then 2 advanced smelters, which I will show you. I'm not sure if it's going to remember that jungle wood is not what we want, but either way. So let's just put our oak saplings in here for the starters. And maybe we'll set him to start, planting those while we get some other stuff sorted. So let's see. Coal engine is going to be low priority, so it's going to try and use solar energy more than it uses coal. And then solar engine is high. And you see that guy's already starting to place everything. That's exactly what we want. As far as I can tell, this needs to be 2 spacing, just so it has room to put, a sapling here, etc. And continue on like that. And he'll just, continue on placing those for a little while, and we're just going to go get some more fuel. And once we... Hang on, why do we need fuel? No, we don't need fuel. What we need is some wood. We need oak wood in particular, so he can go there. On top of that, I might actually just pulverize some stuff. So I'm going to turn that off, and I want to pulverize in bones. I believe if we pulverize bones... hang on a second, so does he turn off? Yeah, he turns off the other guy too. That's a little bit of a pain, not quite what I want. Let's see, if I switch these around... So, no, because that just means that they'll reverse. Ignore that. So, look at that. I've only put in a few, and I've already gotten almost over a stack of bone meal. That is fantastic. We'll take that for now. We've got that nice lovely piece of wood. We are good. So we take this guy outside. We'll be able to grow some of these trees, just help him out a little bit and while we're getting started. But one of the main things that we need to do is teach him how to turn that wood into charcoal. Pretty cool, right? The reason why I've got 2 of them is that I want one of them to go into the engine, like so, and the other one needs to go into the side chest. So I don't want to create... really? Come on, dude. Plus you're going the wrong way anyway. What are you doing? Right, disable that. Disable this guy. There we go. So he can gather power for a little while. You can have one go to the engine, so it will start powering itself if needed. And the other one goes into the side chest. You can choose how many you want. So I'm going to want, let's say... So I'll change it to 64. So we'll have 64 in the engine, 64 in the chest. And it may not use all of it. Oh, look at that. Got a nice lovely tree already growing. Let's just push him along. We can turn that on, turn coal engine on low, and he'll start running back around again. Once he gets back around, he is going to start chopping these trees down, which is exactly what we want. I may even tell it to start over on this end, but before we get to that part, I need to do something else. You can see over here, cargo manager, external distributor, and advanced detector rail. I haven't actually got everything that I need right now, but I can create the rest on me, so just give me a second. Oopsies. Put that guy there. I love these crafting stations. I think they're fantastic. And we'll just pop him down there like so. It always seems to be darkest when it's brightest during the day. It's weird. Or darkest during the day while the sun is highest in the sky. Anyway, look at that. So he should realize that that stuff is there now. Why aren't you working, guy? Maybe if we just push him forward a little bit. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll chop that down a little bit. Just helping him out. And let's see, that guy needs to go there. Look at that. So he is going forward now. He's got enough solar power, so these leaves aren't going to be a problem for him. Once he's got a few of these, he is going to start turning it into fuel, which is exactly what we want. So we can see one charcoal has gone here, one has gone into the side chest. We're starting to get apples and things. But that chest, well, this side chest is going to get pretty full pretty quickly. So we're definitely going to need to start adding some more things here. So if we replace this advanced detector rail over here, let's see, where would be the best place to place you? If I put you there, are you guys still going to work? I think so. Excellent. And then we can put that back there, and this over here like so. And put the cargo manager right there. On top of that, maybe sticking it right there wasn't the best idea. Maybe we'll just place it over this way. So he still needs to go underneath, and then eventually things are going to start funneling out this side. Let's just take a look. So, looks a little bit complicated, but that's okay. Each different thing has a different color. So, based on what side you're working on, we can see that this side is red, this side is blue, green, yellow. You kind of get the idea. But since this detector rail is only on the red side, only this red slot is going to end up working, not what we want. So if we go over, actually we might ignore that one, change the part of the car. Well, we don't really want to change the engine because the engine needs to stay, filled up with goodies. If we change this to inventory, storage slots, it will say, if you've got storage, do something to that area. If we've got inventory on this side, so let's say some jungle wood, it goes from the cargo manager into that chest. That's not what we want. We want to do it in reverse. So anything from the chest slot on that guy over there, it's going to try and put it in this cargo manager. Very cool. On top of that, let's see. I think that might be all that we really need. So that's fine. But then what's this guy over here doing? External distributor. It basically says, try and output everything on the yellow side. Because the yellow side is what we're working with over here. Let's see. So we're just getting some apples. We're seeing that that was working perfectly. We've already got 20 charcoal. Very cool. I'm actually just wondering, why isn't it placing things over here, guy? What are you doing? Something that I might do, actually. I'll just replace that too. Because this isn't really slots where we want to put trees and things. Is it actually just out of trees, or what's your deal? No, it's got 2 saplings. Maybe it just didn't pick any up. Let's see, so 2 from you, 1, 2, and there, and maybe there too, but I don't know if I want to place it there. We'll see. Anyway, so in order to output things from this guy here, obviously this isn't a huge inventory. Let's see, can I actually tell it to, hang on. Can I change the color? Yes, I can. So from red inventory, I don't want to change those turnaround settings. Continue along after transfer. Change this part of the cart, which is inventory. I'm not sure if it will work, but you never know. And I'll put that stuff into the cargo manager. Just give me a second and I'll figure out a way to get stuff from here to our base. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got a good way of going about this now. So what we're going to do is just create ender chests. We'll go straight to it. And that way anything in there is automatically going to get sent right into our sorting system. We're probably going to place it right here. I figured that's a pretty good place, seeing as it's, already set up like that. Let's see, I'm going to grab this guy too. I might just chop, I'll leave him for a sec. Anyway, ender chest. requires wool, ender pearl, and hang on a second, does this bag? Yeah, it does require an ender pearl. Damn. Okay, well, we've got 2, so I can't create the bag yet, but I can create 2 of these nice lovely ender chests. It requires 1 chest, 1 wool, 4 of the other things, etc. You kind of get the idea. So I've got enough wool right here. Let's see. I've got enough blaze rods. I need a little bit of obsidian, which I may or may not have already used. And through the magic of editing, I can do something like this. Oh, look at that. All of a sudden, I've got some nice lovely obsidian. Yeah. Cool. So let's place this guy down. Oops. For some reason that is not going through. Why is that? I don't have any chests in my inventory. That's probably why. So let's grab some of those. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, there's the door. That was kind of lame, I'm sorry. So shift, left click, 2 of these guys, brilliant. And then we place 1 of these guys. Thing is, I'm pretty sure this axe is going to break that sign, so I don't really want to do that. So we'll do it the slow way. Not a problem. There we go. So he is going to sit right there. That's going to be perfect for us. Then we go all the way over yonder. Bop, bop, bop. And I'm just wondering, if I put this guy here, is that automatically going to put things into this chest? No, it's not. Why is that? External distributor. Hang on a second. Okay, so it turns out I have set it up properly. Everything that is in this particular inventory is supposed to exit out into this inventory, but it doesn't quite work like that, so I have messed up a little bit. Not to worry. What we're going to do, if you'll just give me a second, essentially we're just missing things. I need a pipe that goes from this external distributor into that chest. How are we going to do that? I'm going to use something called an item duct. If we type in DUCT, there we go, item duct or item duct opaque. One of them is a little bit cheaper to make, but yeah, actually I might go for the opaque one because one of them requires obsidian, which I don't actually have a lot of right now. Not to worry though, we will sort that out. So with item duct opaque, you essentially need tin and lead. Very, very simple. We'll go ahead and grab that right now. How much lead do we need? Just 1 lead per 2 sets of tin. Man, I'm really going to have to clean up this inventory. Not to worry. Look how we can do that. Shift, left click, put all of this stuff into here. Actually, yeah, let's just put the whole lot in there. I really don't need any of this stuff now. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Good. Cool. So if they don't have a home, I'm going to know because they won't be able to go anywhere. Not to worry, I'll sort that out later. Right. If we go ahead and grab out 1 set of lead, which it looks like I already kind of tried to grab out but didn't do it properly. And then lead and tin and put that in here like so. I'm probably not going to need 64 of them because you get 6 at a time anyway. I'll grab 60 and that way I've got a lot for later anyway, so very, very cool. We'll go over here and actually I'm going to need something else as well. If we go ahead and type in pneumatic servo, this guy here, requires 2 iron, 2 glass, and 1 redstone. We can do that. 2 iron, 2 glass, and 2 redstone. Oh, well, 1 redstone. Glass is over here. Very cool. Shift, left click, like so. Grab. Fantastic. Excellent. Getting all sorts of things done. We'll go back over here, and I think if we just go ahead right now and move this guy, can I just... Yep, very good. Ow. I'm getting very sick of these guys. Go away. Right, cool. And I might just pop this down on the ground like so. Put this guy here. And maybe if I just put the ender chest down here, that'll be fine. We set this guy to output mode. So I believe red means output, blue means input. And unless I apply a redstone signal to this guy, I don't think it's going to end up moving. Oh, no, look at that. So it automatically... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Sorry about that. Ignore that. If we put in the pneumatic servo, it means that we can right-click on this guy and just say low. So everything should automatically start filtering out of here like so. It will do it one stack at a time, which is exactly what we want. Probably going to be more than enough. And they automatically get put into here. Now, it won't know what to do with charcoal. We'll sort that out later. But you can see that everything from this farm is pretty much self-sufficient. I'm actually wondering what's taking so long. Probably the leaves. Oh, no, there we go. How are you doing for coal? Oh, look at that. Charcoal is perfect. I'll see whether or not it will go through the night. That's going to be pretty important when we move onwards. But if it does, then I think we'll be very happy. Look at that, 64 charcoal right there. I might even be able to increase that by 64, so 128. We'll turn another stack of these guys into charcoal, and that will automatically get put into this chest here, which will then go onwards into our nice lovely sorting base. Very, very awesome. I'm quite happy with this. So let's just manually sort these items first. Let's see. Actually, I might sort that off camera. Alrighty, so I've sorted all that stuff now, which will be fine for us. You can see that there's nothing in this ender chest. What I might end up doing is swapping out what's in here, the quick sort module, and maybe putting an extractor module in there. So it means that it'll be fully upgraded extractor module, by the way, BT dubs. So extractor module Mark III. It will require a diamond eventually, but that won't be a huge deal. And it will just mean that anything that's, stuck in here, it's not a huge inventory. So if it managed to get overflown, or if it was overflowing with items, nothing else new could get in there, and then that would pretty much make our whole sorting system useless if we're trying to put stuff in there. So we'll switch it over to an extractor module Mark III, and if it hasn't got a home, it's just going to try and get put into this chest here, which just says resort me. We have seen that we've got a little bit of brick in there, so I didn't check that in a little while. Let's see, that can go into miscellaneous, I think. Oh, it does have a home, I just happen to sort it later on. Well, maybe put that in there after the fact. Let's see, provider module, one item per type, yeah. Anyway, so that is our nice, lovely tree farm setup. It is nighttime now, so I might leave it going. It looks like it is fine. It's mowing down these trees, and there are enough of them around that it will be able to get enough fuel. Excuse me. There we go, and we're about to see it's about to dump its inventory. So a few stacks there, a little bit of charcoal as well. All of these zombies are horrible. Oh, look, there we go. So that stuff's all getting put into here, one at a time. Go away! I don't want you here. It's putting all that stuff in there. That's getting automatically put into that chest. Some of it's going one at a time because this guy is trying to... oops, excuse me. This is something I've seen before. It's trying to convert some of the trees that it's got in its inventory into charcoal automatically. Just because it's putting it into this cargo bay, and so it's just taking a little bit longer before it could end up putting everything in there. Not a huge deal. I mean, it still runs all of its charcoal in here is still at 64 anyway, and it's got enough oak to try and handle that, so I think we'll be very happy with this. Okay, so we're gonna have lots of fuel now. This thing's only been on for a very short amount of time, but you can already see that we've got lots of charcoal. I may end up having to move this stuff from fuel into its own barrel, but even then, that's probably going to overfuel with time anyway. But for now, what I can do, this guy's already providing its inventory, and we've got things that need fuel. Now, can you guys figure out why I need all this fuel? I bet you can, because you guys are awesome like that. Over here, if we look at these guys... Oh no, it's got no fuel. Well, we can do something about that. If we, let's see, what can we do from here? What I can do is get this stuff to run down through the wall underneath, which I think I may have already done. I think I did this a few episodes ago, but never told you guys. Look at that. So, future Corey, or past Corey at least, has already thought this through. So if I put a logistics pipe here, send all that stuff down, and tell them to provide into this inventory, I think we'll be very happy. I just want to check one thing first. Am I using provider or supplier? Provider. Okay, so I need suppliers. So how do we make that? Well, I will tell you. Supply logistics pipes requires 2 lapis lazuli per thing, plus a basic logistics pipe. Not a problem, we can sort that out. I'm getting very tired of walking around for this stuff though, so maybe that will be something that we look at in the future. Let's see, how many do we need? We need 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that means that we need 8 of our nice lovely lapis. Let's see, 8 of that. Excellent. And we are going to need 1 more of these guys. Where are they? So we'll reduce that to 1. And while we're at it, we may as well ask for pipes, because we are going to need to make them travel between each other. That'll do. Okay. So we've got basic logistics pipes, lapis lazuli, and cobblestone. Fantastic. That's exactly what we want. We'll just make these guys quickly. Right, like so. Fantastic. And let's see, we'll go downstairs. And we'll work backwards, I think. I think that will be the smart thing to do. So up like so. Pop that guy out there. And connect them back up. So this is a junction. Obviously we don't want items accidentally going the wrong way. We can place, oops, no, you, because this area doesn't need light. Right, like so. And this will all become very clear in a second if you don't know what I'm doing. And suppliers like so. Cool. So they're all talking to the network. They know exactly what they want, which will mean that I don't actually want to do that in bulk 50. Request mode. We'll just say full. Okay. And we'll do that to all of them. I'm not entirely sure what all these extra things are, so forgive me for that. We want a full request, so if it can manage to get it to what I want it to get to, it'll be very happy. So let's just grab some charcoal as well, and then we should see things will start zipping along. Where is it? Fuel. I need exactly 1 stack because that's how much I want it to give. But I won't actually give it to him. So if we go down like so. Right. So you are going to ask for 64 charcoal. And you're going to do the same. And you. And you. Cool. So we can see that they're already starting to go along. That's at 47, 55. It does take a little while because it can't do just full stacks at a time. I'm not entirely sure if that's what's supposed to happen. But either way, look at that. So that's at 63. Each of them are all going to start requesting little bits of charcoal as soon as they can. So 64, 63, and so forth. Maybe I'll change that to bulk 50 mode. I just want to see exactly what it does. Like so. So I think that means if it gets below the ability to go into 50, I'm not exactly sure. Why aren't you going? Oh, no, you are going. I was wondering why it didn't have anything there, but that's just because all of it is going directly exactly where we want it to. So you'll notice that it hasn't requested anymore. It's at 63. I think that's just because of our bulk 50 mode. Once it gets below the amount that would require 50, it will start requesting more again, which means that we aren't going to have our pipes all getting, you know, annoyed simply because it doesn't have anywhere to do anything. Anywhere to do anything? because this guy over here requires a certain amount of power, it's not going to be wasting power that we don't need to, simply because it's always asking for it. Right, now, I'm hoping that's making sense. If not, don't worry. I'm sure you guys are smart enough. You guys are certainly smarter than me. Anyway, so this guy is getting power, thankfully. I can't tell them to go half-assed, so I won't worry too much about that. I think I'm fine with it, you know, just requesting more power than it's really using. We'll probably end up using it a lot more very soon. If I put you... no. So I am going to still need to do this guy. I'll figure that one out later. Maybe I'll get it to go behind it up here, and then a lever over here would turn it on and off anyway. Alrighty. So we've got a nice lovely tree farm. We've got it supplying power to all of us, or all of my different machines, and we've got it as a renewable source of energy. I think we've done quite well this episode. Thankfully, we had a lot of setup last episode. I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. I may or may not get them for a few episodes yet. I am recording a lot in advance, simply because I do have to work, and working always cuts into my recording time. Bleh, words, stuff and things. Anyway, hope you're all having a fantastic day. I miss you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.